Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Evolve Network got online. Oh, nice. Morocco.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a
$600.
star background. Something.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, I love building websites. It's so much fun. It's actually fun.
It can be.
Yeah, the way I do it, which is very not very fun.
Socials and testing, gotcha. And music, I'm assuming, is under development because it's not letting me do anything, and so is the education part. On January 3rd, hey, that's pretty good so far with everything that you got. Oh, I didn't even know that Toji even, I didn't know he streamed. Or Undying Weeks, I didn't know he streamed either. Huh. Shows you how much I know that they streamed. They never mentioned it. Oh, they just got into it. Gotcha. That's why. I was like, I didn't even see them say anything that about them streaming. Interesting. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I just like how that's $600. Ah, it's gonna be a social media platform. Gotcha. Interesting.
I once tried trying to integrate some kind of manipulation between a Unity game and a WordPress, like a WordPress website.
Yeah.
And there was one or two assets, but I couldn't even understand how it would even go about happening. But apparently, to some degree, it is possible. Like you can manipulate game objects. So fucking stupid. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but um, like some simpler stuff like like managing accounts. That'd be really
Yeah.
interesting.
I need to go back.
Exactly.
What if I just put null in there? I don't know. Will that be acceptable? I just put null? I guess. Hmm. So I essentially don't need this to be a task. I could do exotic player balances and do a return get currency.
Yeah, is there
Uh,
gameplay currently? Um,
must be void task T, a task like type, I async enumerable, or I async. Okay. Why is this team shit on here? I don't want that. I don't use it. How do? Okay. It's like, how do I get it to go away? Come on.
yeah, I didn't even say anything because his I don't want to interrupt someone talking. He got an ad too. That's convenient.
Huh, I wonder why he got an ad. He subbed. Oh, former Canuck. Gotcha.
You're talking about gameplay. Uh, the best
I'll
we
give
have
you.
is just walking around in an environment that's been designed. Um,
So former Canuck. Right now it's just a. Hey, Core, what's up? So I didn't answer that yet, but yeah, we don't really have much in terms of an actual gameplay. We just got to be walking around essentially, jumping, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we are. I'm kind of trying to set the back end groundwork for this, for more of the stuff that will be seen on the front end. Like, because there's a lot of APIs I've got to learn and work with first,
yeah.
considering Unity is more of trying to figure out how to get this thing to do that instead of actually trying to say, hey, we need to send this to the back end. So I've been working a lot with the Unity back end stuff. I've been good, man. Let me give you. Come on, come on. There we go. Got it.
You don't think your bot commands are too much on your stream chat? Too much text? I think it is.
That one's just the that one
Yeah, not
there.
that one, but there was one like the Moo bot. Thanks for supporting the stream.
Yeah, that one.
Ads
Yeah, I've been
frequently.
trying. That's just a second reiteration of getting that to kind of reduce text. I haven't really spent time, like, more time trying to figure out how to reduce it.
What is a gilded server?
Oh, you haven't seen Gilded yet?
Oh, is that
It's
your
a Discord
personal?
alternative. Yeah, that's a it's a Discord alternative, and everything's free. You get free file uploads.
Oh,
Like,
it's another program.
yeah, sort of like that. You
Oh, you
can.
use that?
I don't use it as much anymore. Mainly
Oh.
because there's not really many people there at the moment.
Yeah. You
But
should.
yeah, no, it's like you get unlimited like size upload for like
Yeah, yeah.
photos,
That's
and
pretty
you can
nice,
have
actually.
yeah, and you can create channels for clips that kind of like pin together like Pinterest.
Oh,
So like
okay.
you put different photos and videos and shit like that, and it'll rearrange it into like a board. If you select the correct channel type for it, you have your voice channels, you have your text channels like Discord. Yeah, a lot of things it's just free. You can attach all your social medias like your Twitch, your Xbox Live, your PlayStation gamer tag, your Steam tag. People just got to click on your profile to see that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty neat and useful for like connecting people in terms of those types of
Yeah.
similar games. And then you can also set up individual, like you can set up what they call game servers. So you'll have your main server, and then you can have game servers inside your main server for specific games. So like you can have Call of Duty, you can have Phasmophobia, you can have
Yeah, I get you.
uh, different things like that, and it'll be listed as servers when they're inside your main server, and
Yeah.
people can go in there and put questions, ask things if they want within those game servers, like if they need help doing something and for a specific mission, they can ask in that specific game chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Problem is,
It,
I won't use it unless other people do.
yeah, and I mean, there's some people who have a lot of people that are in it.
I think Discord is just too popular. It's like
Yeah, it is.
it's like
Yep.
saying you can just say Facebook and people know what Facebook is. You can hear
Yep.
you hear the Discord sound out of out of context. People know what it is. It's so funny. I love it when they use it in memes. You know the ones I'm talking about, right?
Yep, I do.
They're fucking hilarious. But yeah, once Discord turns into some kind of, you know, totalitarian weird company, and everyone will probably jump ship on Gilded. Sounds pretty good. Gilded. It makes
Yeah, it's actually pretty. I've looked at it and it's actually pretty nice. It's
It
just
sounds nice.
yeah, it really is pretty nice. It's just hard to, you know, have people join in that don't know
Yeah.
what it is because they're like, I don't know what that is. I don't want to join something
Yeah, it
that
might
I
be the
don't know.
predecessor. Who knows? Might hear it more often in the future.
Yeah, I'd see it being the predecessor because
I don't
it's set
know.
up
I still
sort of
think
like Discord,
I feel
and
like
then
the
there's some
people.
issues with it. I mean, there's still some
Yeah.
issues with it in terms of some things that you have to find, you have to like dig around because Discord originally didn't have it that they added. So it's, but beyond that, it's actually a really nice program. Did I see in Discord the guitars? I don't think I did. Let me look, Core. Let me look. So you finally got another guitar? Is it in general? Not in general that
Where'd
I
he post it?
see. IRL pics. Not there. Oh, guitars and drums. There it is. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, those look nice, Core. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work. How do I do this? I guess I just gotta make it a task type. I guess I'll just make it a void. I don't care. Balance is equal to this. Fuck it. If I can spell. Balances. There we go.
like now now I get to finally work on the like high detailed like area on this of these big like maps. It's gonna be really fun.
Ooh.
And, like placing the rocks and like the fit like actually putting the trees. We'll have a an actual like level to showcase.
Yeah, Core, we definitely should. It's been a long time. Even it's been a long time since I even touched COD. I'll be so crap. I haven't touched that in a long time. Core, have you seen the new game Ready or Not? I was playing that Thursday night. That was actually really fun.
It looks like fun.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah. I'm
You're
a fan of that type of gameplay.
like it's super tactical. It's a super tactical game.
You know you remember what his predecessor was, right? The original
Uh,
it was some kind of
Due process?
SWAT. It was called SWAT.
Oh, SWAT. Yeah, no, I've heard of that, but I didn't know exactly what.
Yeah, that was the first. That was literally the
All right,
predecessor.
Core. So here you go. We're gonna watch the trailer. It is such a good game. It's very well polished too. This is literally how the game is. This is how it looks like in the actual game too.
If you saw the original game, you'll see how many things are so similar. Like all the gameplay mechanics are exactly the same as the original. It's just that they literally stepped it up.
Yeah, they stepped it up because they actually talked to actual SWAT teams.
The original one is not that different. It's like a skeleton of what this is.
They say there's PvP, but there's not yet.
That's literally going to be an entirely different game.
Mm-hmm.
At least away from what this is supposed to be. You know, it's not Warzone type characters, but it's not where the game shines. Pretty close.
This holds up to 5 people in a single game too.
Oh, that's cute. The
Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. I'll be playing it tomorrow.
Was there a drone carrying a gun?
I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
saw a gun floating in the air, and a guy had an iPad. So
This is legit what the loading screen looks like when you're getting sent into the area. Yeah, Corey, you can check out if you check out my VOD on Thursday, you'll see it as well. I played it then as well. I ended up clearing one level with a B grade. You get a grade from A to F, A being the best and F being the worst. Or flashbangs. God, those things are annoying.
space zone east zone. Put this here.
Yeah, they are unpredictable too.
Those are nice particles.
Yeah. Just like real life. You shoot at a metal tin wall with a shotgun, it'll go through, but it's not going to be as powerful.
The way that they explode, it's like either they're like procedural or like physics based or some. It's like
That I don't know.
I like it. Doesn't. I don't know. I don't know if they're like however they have them made. They look pretty different every time.
But the enemy predictability thing is procedurally generated, so they can do one thing one time and do something completely different the next. And they also procedurally generate the enemy spawn areas as well. So you could walk in the front area and they could be right in the front area, and then the next time you play that or you restart over, they might not even be there anymore. They could be somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a nice way. That's nice. That's cool how they were able to pull that off, and it's like it feels nice throughout.
Yeah, oh, it's such a nice game. I love it. It's very well done too. It's not janky or anything.
Because that's something that could really go wrong. Just making a procedurally generated or just a randomly generated um, levels layouts.
Yeah.
You really have to be on top of that, understanding how that works. It's cool
Yeah,
how they
you
did it.
do. But they made it work so well. It's so nice. It's a very polished game compared to what you play on most of what most games play these days. It's so nice. So that's an async. They made that async. I don't need mine to be an async because it's not going to be on a. It's not going to be on a button press, so that's not like that matters to me. But yeah, Core, that game is amazing. I love it. Like you can't run in it because it's a tactical based game. So like you can walk normally, but if you hit shift, you go into a tactical walk, like where they slowly like walk, like you see them walk upstairs like in movies or whatever. That's the type of walk you go into when you hold shift, and you can crouch, but you can't run.
The fuck?
Sign in, load data. Wait, sign in if necessary. Load services data. The task that went off. Load and catch data. Where's that at?
I hope you can't hear my Oh, you can't hear my typing. Nice.
Nope. Where's the load all?
Buildings.
Cloud.
The road network, prefabs. Got the river system, prefabs.
Interesting. Where is the save data? Dot add, that's fine, but that doesn't help me figure out where the fuck that is. Initialize new player data. Dot force save async. Change key. Catch, update player XP, clear catch data. Oh, interesting. All right. Apparently, you can catch the data with the Unity services, and when the player signs out of the game or leaves the game, you can clear the cache and then repopulate it when they load back in. Interesting. All right.
I'm gonna go heat up some food.
Gonna go heat up some food. Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now I'm literally just working on how the asset structure for this town, like everything I need, and then once I know that, I literally can just copy and paste the layout for every other like area, which is gonna be so straightforward. This will be perfect.
Yeah. So this would be Unity's Services Manager dot initialize Unity services like that. Async void dart. There we go. That's what I needed. Hmm. All right. This is not nullable. The annotation for nullable reference types should only be used in code within a hashtag nullable. So nope, can't do that. New player balances. Then we need to do that, and then results equals new list of currency info. Be new currency info. Balance equals 0. Currency ID equals null. Right lock equals null. Return, get currencies. There's got to be a better way to do that. I'm trying to figure out how. That doesn't use cloud script, I don't think. Grant time random reward. Here, let's see. Cooldown, grant timed random reward. So await Unity services. And this would be if this equals null, return. So don't really need this. Don't need that. Or what's I doing this at? While await Unity authentication manager dot. Need to do public. Oh, I need it to be static. All right. So if it is not the result of login, So if we're logged in, then return true. Otherwise, all right. Unity Authentication Manager.login. Because then that'll keep going until it returns back true. Once they log in and it becomes true, this will break out. Bright the city tonight. Town cheer, it's the ultimate high for the glory. For the glory. For the glory. Balances equals. Oh, wait. So first we await the results of the increment. If it returns false, there was an error updating the incrementation of the balance. If it doesn't return anything, or if it returns true, then we want to update the balance. Down to your face's cousin. Real time, soldier fortune. Always watching every move. Test level, I need scripts. One bullet in the chamber. And boy, ain't nobody gonna save you. What you gonna do? One bullet in the chamber. Release and take aim, boy. So what you gonna do? Where's the Mary? One of a kind that you learn to carry. Where is the player level, player XP? So we got the constant K player level key. It's new dictionary string in it. That's the cloud catch data. All right. To do my solo. Whole world's watching every move. My heart don't match the proof. The things that you believe in. The whole world's watching every move. Guess I don't act a fool. And all you'll ever need in the chamber. Bullet in the chamber. rain, boy. Ain't nobody gonna save you. What you gonna do? So K new player level. Where's that at? 1, 0. I guess that makes sense, right? Makes sense. Mm-hmm. 11 and 0. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna quickly go make me some more coffee.
Okay. Whatever, dude. What the heck?
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, what's up? Oh, this fucker is using a bot. There's no.
Do I?
So I don't know. 3 bots joined. And they all just connect to the same person once you just click in once you just keep clicking in. So it's like, come on, dude. I think it's some GitHub bot for self-promoting.
Oh, probably. It's possible.
I mean, what else is it?
It could be a number of things.
Why does it exist? Why are they in the stream? For what reason?
To make it harder for you to determine between whether it's an actual viewer or a bot, and or sometimes they follow and eventually send hate raids.
Huh. The thing is that Twitch didn't put those there. I feel like that's what individual people put that there out of their you know, out of for their sake. So let's see.
I just banned 2 bots.
Can you even tell them? Tell the difference?
Twitch insights. That
Oh, I'm so good at just telling them by looking at them. It's like, yeah, that Twitch list website works. There's some other sites too that I haven't even discovered that you can search and
yeah, that one that
auto ban.
that twitchinsights.net one that you sent me. I use that all the time to determine if a user doesn't pop up on that when I think they're a bot, then I don't ban them. But
Discord of success.
unless I see people actually, unless I know that the person is an actual person, because they either talked in the chat once or twice, or whatever. I don't tend to check those names because that's obviously an actual person.
Katina is not real. That poor girl, whoever they took that poor girl's face and used it for bot accounts. September. I'm not joking. I'm not making this up.
Oh no, my girlfriend was telling me something.
Oh,
That's what I was laughing at.
what was it?
I ended up sweeping the floors like last night, and then this morning well, I should say this evening when I woke up, they were bad again for some unknown reason.
Oh,
And yeah, it looked like I hadn't swept for like 4 days, 5 days.
oh, okay, fair
And
enough.
so I ended up re-sweeping, and then I mopped and swept again because when I mopped, there was more fucking dog hair everywhere that I apparently didn't get.
Yeah.
With dirt through the first one, some dirt that I didn't get, so I any hair that like got on the mop or whatever, I was just because I use a sponge mop, so I was just mopping, and then anything that any hair that got on the sponge mop, I was peeling it off, throwing it in the trash in the process, and then I ended up sweeping everything real quick, and two of her sisters live with us, and her one sister was asked her if she should mop or if she did the floors, and she told him no, that I did. She said that her sister was like, "Thank you, Dustin, 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 thank you. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it. I really do."
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, the floor, like I even swept last night too. Well, technically this morning. Like, because when I got off stream, I went quickly. Like, I swept the floor, and floors looked really good when I swept them yesterday or earlier this morning at like 2 a.m. when I got off, or 3 a.m. And
Yeah.
then they looked terrible again. I'm like, how does that happen? How does that happen? I'm like, what?
I don't know.
So yeah,
It's like,
I quickly
you know,
redid it. It worked.
I guess you can like destroy an entire fucking floor in a day.
But how does it
actually.
get that dirty again
I don't know.
within a day?
It really depends. You got pets, you got people.
Like,
What is it? Was it the weekend?
yeah, it's a weekend, but
Oh, I guess
the
maybe.
only ones that there's not many people here though. That well, I should say there's 4 people here, but we don't typically leave our rooms that often, except to either let the dog out of the kennel, let him run around for a little bit.
I mean, you know what they
Which-
say, things get busy at the weekends.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I'm
Every-
just making shit up.
then those her sisters typically work on the weekdays or the weekends most of the time. So it's
Oh,
like,
okay.
so they're not even home most of the time. So it's like, how did it get so dirty in a day, like 3 a.m. to like I came home or I woke up at like I want to say 4, 5, maybe 6. So 3 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's 15 hours. So how did it get so dirty? That's the question. Because it went from looking like newly swept to didn't sweep in 3 or 4 days within 15 hours. It's like there's no way that can happen. No way.
Yeah, it's a mystery that will never be solved.
Exactly.
Maybe it was a ghost.
Maybe.
The I make a mess all over your fucking floor and within 16 hours ghost demon. It's just haunting.
I don't know.
I mean, that's pretty likely.
Possible. I don't know.
Because
I don't
people
think so.
like to make accusations like that.
Yeah, people like to.
It's a
Doesn't mean you're right.
ghost. Yay.
It's a ghost. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Or it's just some misfortune, a bunch of random events. Just the probability of it happening was one in a whatever, and it just happened. You know, it's like fucking shit from outside of a window probably blew in. If that
No, we
even
don't
makes
have.
sense.
We never have our windows open.
Oh well,
It's Florida.
the trash
We're
can
gonna have our
fucking
windows.
oh.
I was gonna say, Florida. You really think we're gonna have our windows open unless it's
Oh,
like
you got that Florida
1925?
humidity, don't you?
Do what?
Do you have how humid is it where you are? Is it just humid everywhere in Florida? Because I've only lived in Southwest.
Yes, it's humid. It's humid everywhere in Florida. It's not as bad as the Southwest, but it's still pretty bad.
Oh, is it worse? A little?
Let me see. How do I determine what the health of humidity was? Air quality. That's not what I wanted. Sunrise. No, right. 81% humidity right now.
Oh, I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what mine was. But yeah, I mean, it depends where you live in Florida too, I guess. I'm
Yeah, no,
guessing it's near the
81% humidity
southern.
means that it's almost the air almost holds as much water as it can possibly hold.
Yeah, no, this was crazy when I lived back there. It's just like you just couldn't. You feel it. And now living in California, it's like that doesn't really exist.
Hi, boy. You want out? You want out of the womb? You follow Elena back here.
Florida's actually a nice place. It's like that I get so much
Beep. He's following you.
So
I need more electrical tape. Oh, wait. I can get that later on when Walmart opens. Because I'm technically not going to be sleeping because I got to mow my lawn once I'm able to. And when I mean able, I mean not get the cops called on me for disturbing the fucking peace for mowing at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, that's funny. It's like if you live far away, then fucking why not? But unfortunate.
Yeah.
Fucking love the country people in Florida.
Might as well just fucking make that up.
I'll just drive pickup trucks that are lifted as shit. That's
Oh,
all they do.
God.
That's all they do.
Yeah, I know. I look at those trucks too, and I'm like, you should probably be lowering that for the gas
Dude,
consumption.
if you saw our one, oh my god. Well, my aunt's one, my uncle's, it was literally a monster. Think of a monster truck. The wheels were so fucking big. We were the only one that had a legal road monster truck. It was a Tahoe. Do you know the Tahoe?
Yep.
Chevrolet Tahoe. It was that, but it was
Yep.
lifted from a custom shop because we got like business. They got business trade, so it was lifted like huge. I wish I knew my measurements properly so I could just say it, but
Yeah.
you have to step up on the wheel.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
But yeah, this is so cool. Yeah, I think I got like 8 miles per gallon, or was it 13?
Oh my God,
It
yeah,
was
no,
either 8
thanks.
or something like that. Yeah.
My fucking Kia Rio gets 20 something to city. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not gonna go to 8. It's just not gonna happen. Private. So this would be decrement currency. I should just name this currency model because it takes the same fucking thing. Currency model.
I guess we'll have
Currency
road.
model.
Road light. Prefabs.
Currency model. New Balance. Do something with error. Do you know of any potential place that we could set up a MySQL database or something where I could send error messages to that way it helps in terms of debugging and allow anyone on the dev team to be able to like or just anyone in general that looks at them is like, oh, we're getting error messages type
Is
of.
that is that the MySQL that's built into Unity? It's not hosted from the website, right? I don't know what you mean by.
No. So Unity doesn't have a way to store that kind of information. There's not a way. We'd have to have our own database to store that stuff in.
Oh, so
Like,
you're looking for a web host, like a web
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're
something that's
talking about. Yeah, I got you, dude. There's a bunch of
yeah.
free ones. There's so many free ones. It's more about finding which one is the best.
Yeah.
Because that's where I also want to host our website. Well, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because if we do that, then we can get whatever the database name is, whatever the username password is. Like, you'd have to when you do that, you'd have to let me like click the thing, get the first time
Yeah.
information,
I'll
so
have to
that way
I'll
then.
actually research all the web hosting services, all the free ones that we can get, and especially if you want to do long-term pay. I did use Wix. I did use not Wix. Fucking. I use iPage. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Wix. I use iPage web hosting services for like years for all my websites, and that was pretty solid. Honestly, it was perfect. It was perfect. It had everything and anything, and it was such a perfect layout. It I might check that one out. But yeah, there's probably a bunch of nice other ones too. But yeah, I'm definitely on top of that. I could figure that out at some point.
You
Hell
see
yeah.
how easy this is for the incrementing and decrementing of the currencies with the cloud code? Literally just this easy to make the call.
What is incrementing and decrementing?
Like incrementing, like increasing, and
Oh,
decrement,
okay.
like decreasing.
Okay. Yeah, is it literally what's on your screen?
Yeah, it's literally this. And then this is just based on if it did it or not on inside of here. Because if it has some type of issue, then this goes nope and returns false if it didn't update correctly. But yeah, right here, this is literally, I just call the endpoint, what the script name is, and pass in the data, which I made those both JSON options here for the parameters. And
Yeah.
then I'm passing in and then my thing here has the currency and the amount, which is what I need to pass in as a JSON. So I pass
Okay.
in I pass in this thing that contains the currency ID. So it'll be currency ID and then dot dot value because that's what this will turn it into. And then this will also have the amount.
Did the example code explain this, or
Yeah, here.
to a degree with the currency when it comes to the currencies, right? Like how to
Yeah.
decrement and increment them.
Sort of.
Yes,
I
sort
don't.
of.
Yeah,
It
sort
kind of
of.
gave you a little help or explanation.
Yeah, so what I was looking at was, which one was it? The daily rewards? When I was doing yeah,
Yeah, like how'd you figure out how
This
to make
didn't
this? Like
use,
add that.
this just is pure C sharp with everything. Like you have the option to use cloud code, but if you don't want to use the cloud code, you can call it this way to get inventory, to get the balances, stuff like that if you wish. But from what I was looking at inside of the AB level tester difficulty scripts, there's this
Yeah.
cloud code manager, right?
So there is another way
Literally,
to.
it was just this. That's all that was. So it's called the gain XP and level if ready script. And it
Oh.
says this, and then it returns a player XP update amount. If it's greater than 0, then it invokes whatever this XP increase thing. If it did
Yeah.
level up, then it does complete level up updates, and then it saves that information, you know?
Yeah, and you're doing this through through the cloud, so it's
Yeah. I'm doing it through the cloud code. Yeah.
so that
So if
can't be
we go
really hacked,
here,
can
nope. So if we go here, this is what it's calling right here.
it? Yeah. Okay, well that's so you just renamed it to.
Well, this is for just saving information for their level up and stuff. But this is the name of the actual script that would be here. That's what that is.
Oh, increase amount. Okay.
Yeah, because if I go back and I click OK, I don't know what the hell that was about, but these are the name of the scripts that I
Yeah,
have.
increase currency.
Increase, decrease, yeah. And then
Oh,
in the
okay.
code, I just named them that. But yeah, this is decrease, I mean.
I see.
Decrease, and then increase.
Wow.
And then I just pass in the parameters, which is just the JSON string of the values I need, which is what this is, because this is script name and then arguments, which would be your parameters.
Yeah.
And so I pass it in as a JSON because that's what I required the script to take in here.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So if I go to details, it takes a JSON type with the correct values that I put here.
No, that's pretty good. It sounds and looks straightforward compared to some other
Some of what
complicated way
yeah.
of going about doing this.
Yeah, they wrote a significant, like, for their things, they wrote it super complicated.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it, because, like, for what they're trying to do, they're trying to show, hey, you can do it this way, or you can do it this way.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to achieve the balance that'll make things, within the limit per minute.
Yeah. Among Us. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Even though I don't code, it sounds like it's like.
Yeah, so
I mean, I'm
essentially what
thinking about all of this in the context of like, because they're trying to push like a new, like an easier way of going about coding this stuff, this
yeah.
functionality, right? That's kind of the whole idea of why it's structured like this in the first place.
Yeah.
So
So like,
understanding how like, and understanding how the old way of doing it is like also like
but as you can see
interesting.
here, like when I hover over it with the IntelliSense, it says
Yeah.
the call endpoint async is where it says function, which is the name of the script that you have created,
Yeah.
which is increase, and then you got your objects or your object of arguments, which is what that new balance is. It's the currency model down here. And then I put a this here means we're going to parse it, the result of whatever it brings back into a boolean. It's going to be a boolean result, which is what I have it return. It's either return true or return false. So that means if it returns true or false, it's going to return either true or false, and this is going to be true or false based on that result. Just like how up here I have player balances, which is a list of the currency info, which would be whether they have diamonds and dollars, it'll be in a whole list, and oh my God, it'll load the currencies info as a list, and it'll assign and serialize this information as needed or as appropriated. So
Yeah.
anytime, yeah, so when this loads, if I go to the load currency, come on, and I hit run the new player ID, whatever. It's going to run with results, and result is going to be populated with currency info, right? Objects of currency info, which I just pull the balance currency ID and the right lock out because I don't need the created or the modified date, which is what I do here. And then essentially for get currencies, whatever is returned, that's what's going to get populated into here with the balance currency ID and the right lock. So it'll have diamond of 0, dollar of 0 inside of the results here. So I would just do then to pull that out, I would just do something. I'm just gonna write something here real quick. Void get balances. And then in order for me to pull it out, I would just do player balances. I just do for each currency info and balances, and then this is how I would get info dot balance or info dot currency ID, from that
Yeah.
list of items that it populated with this info. So this contains everything that it returns back for currencies, where this is just individual information for each one, and then it lists all of them that gets returned back that way. Makes it easier that way.
You know, I see.
Currencies equals null here. That way I can just. Jesus. I guess I would just need to make this a void, I guess, and do var get currencies. Nothing gets returned. And then I need to, since I made this call, I need to check to see if this thing potentially got destroyed. And then we exit out if it did. Otherwise, we need balances to equal get currencies. There we go. That's what I needed. And then this means I can restructure this to be like that. I can't wait to actually be able to put this into theoretical practice at some point.
Yeah, because that got me thinking about how I should be placing like the value of, or like how I should be placing things, and then I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it's up to us in the end how I place the value of items and at least where they're going to exist.
Yeah, because the player, I mean, they're gonna get money from selling things and from completing missions. It's not like they're gonna be, the things are gonna be called on a consecutive basis all the time. So
There's going to be lootable boxes.
Yeah.
To a degree, I don't know.
Yeah, there will be, yeah. Because they can pick up things and then they can sell them and buy things from
You know, like if you wanted
whatnot, yeah.
If you wanted a wardrobe or a press, or sorry, I'm saying it fucking European words, not a press, a cabinet. I think that's what you guys call it here in America.
Cabinet, like
yeah, you know, like things you can store things in. You know, more for our theme, which is like modern. Like I don't think people have chests. Like you know, like a jewelry box would be have a like rare stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, a chance of maybe like visually, and I don't know, just anything. It doesn't matter, but yeah, like something like that, and the mobs if you kill them, but
yeah. I just need to figure out different things on the Unity side on configuration of items. If I click diamond, currency type hard, nice. That's what I wanted to know. Dollar, soft.
It's hard.
Well, yeah, they use hard and soft currency types. Hard is more rare.
Oh yeah, we went through the
rare.
word terms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah, hard
forgot at this
means
point,
like
but
rare, and like hard just means it's not as easily attainable
oh,
currency as anything else. Yeah, and then soft currency means it's more easily attainable.
based off of what factors?
Unity's explanations.
Okay.
So like if you have a premium currency, you label that currency type as hard because you either have to buy it or it's very hard to get in your game. Otherwise, if it's super easy to attain, that's outside of purchasing, and
Yeah,
a
that's what
lot
it.
of
That's the
people can
difference.
get it,
Is
and that's soft.
yeah, the difference
Yeah,
is that it's money tied to real world money.
yeah. Well, sort of. It just means it's super hard to get. Essentially, if it's outside, if you can't buy it, it just means it's really hard to get.
It's allowed to be collected in the video game.
Yeah,
That's what it means.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
But it could also be cashed out as a premium currency or used as a premium as well. Cool.
Well, you can use the diamonds. So essentially, the hard currency type means, like in the terms of diamonds for our game, meaning you can get it, but you may have to end up buying it over time if you want a lot of different things that cost diamonds.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily have to buy it if you save them up. But you're not going to get as much as you would in terms of our in-game currency of dollars.
Right.
So like if you had one that had like multiple different types of currencies, you could make them each one of those
Yeah,
based on how you architect your game based on something that's harder to get or easier to get. So like if you
yeah.
had,
You know,
say if you
I
had,
know what you're talking about.
yeah, it doesn't mean that it's tied to like
Yeah,
actual
it's
real
not
world
tied.
purchases.
Yeah. That's cool. Interesting.
Yeah, I just had to set that up. I just had to make sure I set that up because if I go to use the code,
Honestly, that's the way that every game should go about, right? Like that's literally the most obvious
right?
straight way to go about doing it. Like, because I can't think of any other.
Reason why you wouldn't? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
either.
why you wouldn't design it like that? You know, if you're a mobile, I'm thinking like a mobile game's trying to do
Yeah,
that for their design. It just makes.
makes sense to do it. Yeah. No return. Yeah, but if you pick up that Ready or Not game, let me know. I'd be willing to play the game with you.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think it'd be really cool if like if you could just yell when you yell hands up or whenever you yell like based on like based on some kind of well, however loud you do it. You
Oh
have a
yeah,
higher
it's not
chance of.
by yeah, it's not you don't actually say it like
I know, but I think because I've been watching streamers play it, right? And they've been
yeah.
every time it happens, you fucking yell it. So it's like, you know, at least for maybe the start of it, maybe it stops. Maybe you stop doing that because you're not at the beginning of the experience. Though that's kind of what it's like. It feels like how people act.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is because like it feels like you're actually part of the game when you're playing it. But then after a while, it's like
Yeah, I guess it feel you're like settled in. It's not as realistic as it once was at the very beginning of the
well,
game.
it still feels very realistic.
Oh yeah. But, like the
And
first
it's just you
time, the
start to get
first
tired of saying it.
experience. Yeah, like the
It's
first
just you start to get
experience.
tired of it.
Yeah.
It's like okay, I'm tired of saying this because it's
Yeah, I
not
guess
really
that's why
doing
they didn't
anything.
even. Yeah.
But like they also allow you to change your keybinds a bunch, and it allows you to like customize a lot of different things. Like the way it's originally set up, if you have AI teammates, you use Z for everything. Like you point out a door, you hit Z, they stack up on the door, and you can position yourself behind where you want to be, either behind one person or another.
Yeah.
And then you once they stack it up, they'll check the door themselves, or you can tell them to like stack up and check the door immediately. That'll be an option as well. If you quickly do it twice, they'll check the door immediately as everyone's stacking up.
Yeah.
And then
It's exactly the
and
same
then
as
if
SWAT.
you look at the yeah, and then once they check the door and you're looking at the door, it gives you the option to breach clear, and then you just hit
Yeah.
Z again, and they'll walk in, and you can walk in right behind them and help them clear the room.
Yeah. I like how more fucking like devastating the enemies are in just in the newer version of this game.
Oh my god,
Like they
it's
literally
so
fucking laser
crazy.
you. Yeah.
No, dude, yeah, it's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. I've seen some funny things.
Yeah, no, the enemies will fucking blow your brains out if you aren't ready for it. That's why they call it ready or not, because whether you're ready or not, if you aren't ready and quick with your reflexes on that game, they're gonna blow your brains to smithereens. Like that's how I mainly die because I'm super slow on my reflexes. It's like I go barging in and it's like I'm not ready for it, and then I'm screaming at them to get down. They just raise their gun in like a half split second and shoot the shit out of me, and I'm dead.
Yeah.
It's like oh fuck. Because I try to go in stealthily and eliminate or not eliminate. What do you call it? Lessen the tragedies of death.
Yeah.
Essentially, while I
Yeah.
go through, and that doesn't. Yeah, that just doesn't fucking happen.
Yeah. So, what the fuck am I missing?
No idea. So I got the increment and decrement currencies. Gifts. That's Republic. So if I did something, I did instance dot balances. Better yet, I'm a let me test it in here. That would be cloud code manager dot. What do I have access to? Instance dot get currency. Cool, that's what I need. That's set up correctly. Nice. Nice. Take cloud code out of there. Not needed. So then we're going to do public async void load get inventory.
God, it's gonna be so cool.
What's going to be so cool?
Was I have all this shit decorated because it's gonna be it's literally a legit place.
Yeah.
Like, you know how it's just literally a terrain?
Mhm.
They're all just massive, like, just plain terrains. Like, now I can finally place, like, all that stuff I was doing earlier, the very start on that other island. Like, the actual trees and buildings. Because I have them all
Yeah.
saved, like, from however long ago. Just saved in Unity scenes, all ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, I literally have fucking shitload of stuff just ready to go and being placed. But it could probably also be good enough to make a Unity scene that could be used as a backdrop, a 3D backdrop, like a real-time backdrop for our main menu, and log in, and all that.
So I need public struct inventory info. So then public string? Yeah, string. Inventory item ID. And string. So all three are strings. Nice. Public string players inventory item ID and public string right lock. So need to double check. Players inventory item ID. All right, and then right lock. Okay. And then we need public struct player inventory to be public list of inventory info, name it results. serializable. And so is this. Cloud code exception. Something with error message. So far, get inventory equals await cloud code dot call endpoint async player inventory load inventory.
Restrict like. That's right. You know what? You drive me down. That's now. Drive me down. That's now. So, inventory equals get inventory. One by one, the bots go away. Alright, so we got that.
All right, we need to go to add inventory item. All right, so we got the add inventory. Items, project ID, player ID. Is that add item model, which would be inventory item ID right here. So I need to set the inventory item ID. The question is there a way to get add inventory item? The inventory item. That's the name of the item, right? Yeah, the ID. So there's like M16, M1911. So I just gotta pass that. Add inventory. Item. String. Inventory ID. Get inventory. No, var add inventory or add item equals await the cloud code dot call endpoint.
So how's he going?
I got all the cloud code stuff done with the cloud, including the cloud code save with the cloud code, with the cloud save, the cloud code stuff. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's all pretty much just done.
Yeah, I got those 3 things done here. Obviously, anything that I come across that are issues, I'm gonna write up as bugs. But essentially, I got the task done for it. I
Yeah,
can't test a lot of it yet.
I see.
You know what's kind of interesting now?
What?
With Jira, like when we get these things to put in, we can just click on this thing here and click the create branch, and then we can just copy this whole thing, and it'll automatically give us the command code for what you call the command prompt, and you just go to your project and in the command prompt, like you navigate to it, and you just paste that in there and hit enter. It automatically create the branch for you. Obviously, you have to link it, but
Create the branch for what?
for whatever task. So, like how this says get cloud save data via C# client, it
Yeah.
would I can just copy this, and then I would be able to go to. I gotta pull it up. I could go to CMD. And then I can go to my project. Is that right? It is. And then I'd be able just to copy paste it like this. And then create that branch for that specific task.
And that's creating a task for GitHub? For the Unity
No,
project?
it's creating a branch. It's creating a branch for GitHub for that task.
Oh, and the task is for Unity's game.
Whatever this is.
Yeah.
Is for us to do whatever it is we have to do to the project that we have up in the name of the task. So it says get cloud save data via C# client. Well, it doesn't allow the sharp in there, but it tells you what the ticket number is. So WBK8, which is up here.
So it's doing more than just creating a branch. It's also uploading get cloud save data via C# script?
Yeah, that's the name. That's going to be the whole name of the branch. Is what it's doing. Is it says here create a branch for this specific task, because that's technically what you're supposed to do. Each task you do, you're supposed to create a specific branch.
You're talking like the Jira branch, or whatever this
Yeah.
program. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about GitHub branch. I was like, what?
No, this is for the GitHub branch. See, Jira is just a tracking software of tasks you need to do.
Yeah.
But this is, since GitHub is connected to Jira, it can give us.
So you can
a way
reference
to create a
scripts.
branch. So yeah, that way you can reference what you're supposed to be working on for that branch.
Oh, so you can literally reference actual files. Or like parts of code, like whatever you're trying.
Yeah, you can reference whatever you're trying to work on.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What the use case is for. It's like that's what I guess.
That way, like you don't have to
Go in
come up with
yourself
whatever.
and
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to come up with a name for yourself. You can just click this branch or the create branch thing, copy the code, go over to your thing and paste it in, and then you know exactly what the ticket number is, which is WBK8, and what you're supposed to be doing. Get cloud save data via C# client.
oh, I see. Okay.
And then you just hit enter and create that branch, and then you work in that branch with that.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
And then that way, I think if you create it, I don't know if it tracks in here or not. I think it would track it. I think it would put whatever it would be in here, because it'd be able to reference this and the ticket number or the ticket name. So I think it would put it in there if we created it. Interesting. I don't want that pinned. Labels. Yeah, and then here's the some more fields. You can estimate time, and then you can track time, and fix versions, components. Gives you all that extra information.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, when I get to a point where I'll end up using any of that, that's cool that it's all there and it serves an actual like practical purpose.
Yeah.
Especially for GitHub.
But I'm gonna save everything that I just fucking did. I'm gonna upload it. Everything that I changed, everything that needs to be uploaded, I'm just gonna put all up there, and then I'm gonna merge it in. If you're ready for all your stuff, it doesn't look like you made any. It says I'm up to date on the branch, so it looks like you haven't done anything on the branch yet. So
I haven't done anything since that last time I tried uploading something to the branch and it didn't work. So and I told you to clean it or like to completely delete it and just make a copy update of whatever you have for the latest like the full project. Right.
yeah, and I think I ended up doing that, but then I just accidentally made some changes in yours when I recreated your branch and forgot to change back to my branch.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I'm just gonna download from the main branch, right? The latest, if I ever wanted to, or like that's probably like the best case.
You're able to do that, but if you would have to stay on the main branch to create things, and if we have a stable version, we don't want to do that. That's the thing.
Just for my case, because since I can't work with GitHub at the moment, like,
Yeah.
I'm fine with just downloading the entire project, like whenever you make an update, and just copying and figuring out whatever you updated and just gutting it.
Gotcha.
That's kind of how I feel like I can just work with it, which is fine. It's just for now.
Git add same_app id.txt. That'll have to be updated at some other point when everything's ready.
I'm gonna try again and
Managers.
try and get my GitHub branch working.
Yeah, just hang on here a second before that happens. 'Cause I can get this done.
I mean,
I can merge it and then
well, it's more about helping me diagnose why it fucks up,
yeah.
because that's what happens.